Good morning, and welcome to your weekly message from First Congregational Church, Milford, New Hampshire. I'm your pastor, Al Hoyt. Today is Thursday, June 20th. Boy, is this month flying by. On Saturday, June 22nd, the Silver Lining Circus Camp will be moving into the parish house all day. On Sunday, June 23rd, the church service will be in person and live streamed via YouTube. Following the church service will be coffee hour. Also following the church service will be Sisters in Spirit rehearsal. Following the Sisters rehearsal, the Historical Tea Committee will be meeting. At 2 p.m., the Silver Lining Circus Camp move-in day will continue. Monday, June 24th, and actually the rest of the week, is the Silver Lining Circus Camp from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. That happens all week. On Wednesday, from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., Garden Friends will be on the grounds. At 7:30 on Wednesday will be the church council meeting. It's a hybrid meeting. Look for the link that afternoon. Usually send them out about 2 o'clock. Thursday, June 27th, Friday, June 28th is also the Silver Lining Circus Camp all day from 8:30 to 4:30. Sunday, June 30th is Hawaiian Shirt Sunday. It'll be our last Sunday indoors, unless weather prevents it. It'll last Sunday indoors until the end of the summer. And it is also the Laura G. Heald Cookout event. And also combined with the Laura G. Heald Cookout is a historical event. At 10 o'clock will be our church service in person and live streamed. Again, it's the last one we'll be doing indoors for the summer. So following the church service, the Laura G. Heald Cookout and the church historian will celebrate the history of the Laura G. Heald Women's Club. So that sounds interesting. So I know you've all heard it by now, but Sisters in Spirit is back. All the women of the church are invited to participate. They'll be rehearsing this Sunday following worship service, and they'll be performing during worship on the 30th. So having the ladies sing in their Hawaiian shirts ought to be a lot of fun. This is an all-church event. We hope everybody will come to the cookout, come for worship, wear your best Hawaiian shirt. It looks like fun. Outdoor worship begins Sunday, July 7th. So get out your lawn chairs, your folding chairs, dust them off. I hope to see many of you there. The wonderful thing about the outdoor service is not only is it a little bit more relaxed and a little less formal, but also if the kids are getting a little bored or things aren't going, they can go down the lawn and play with the other kids. So I look forward to that. It's Sunday. All Sunday worships are BYOC. Bring your own chair. So on those days that the weather prevents, like we had a lot of last summer, we will be worshiping indoors. So I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are too. So yesterday, or the day before yesterday, actually, Matt Laney, one of my favorite writers for the Still Speaking group, wrote a daily devotional called "Atheists Are Nobody's Fool." And Matt, as you probably know if you watch this broadcast on a regular basis, you know Matt's one of my favorite writers. So Matt writes from Psalm 53, verse 1. "Fools say in their hearts, there is no God. They are corrupt. They commit abominable acts. There is no one who does good." Now, Matt writes, "I'm not sure who the psalmist has in mind with the words above, but I dissent. In my experience, atheists are no more foolish, corrupt, and abominable than believers. Foolish, corrupt, and abominable believers are a dime a dozen. I suspect they have no small role in the steady rise of atheism. I imagine atheists enjoy a wonderful surprise when they transition from this life to the next, but I don't think they will be condemned for their atheism. Maybe the heavenly hosts and all the saints of light greet atheists with a special delight. Did you see the look on that person's face? Priceless. My heart tells me that God is far more interested in how we love and serve each other than in our theologies or philosophies. Ideas and beliefs inform our actions, but it's our actions that count. On atheism, the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King said, "The church is filled up with people who pay lip service to God and not life service. We say with our mouths that we believe in him, but we live our lives like God never existed." That's a dangerous type of atheism. If we are ever tempted to judge someone for their atheism, let's pause to examine when we have confessed God with our lips, only to deny God with our lives. And Matt's prayer is, may my theology and philosophy inspire me to what matters to you most, O God, to do justice, to show mercy, and to walk humbly. There's something we can all get from that. I have many times when people find out that you're clergy, many people almost proud of their atheism, and they'll say, "Oh, I don't believe in any of that nonsense." And I have, when I was feeling particularly mischievous, said to some of them, well, let's hope when the time comes that God believes in you. Now, that's usually begins an argument, or at the very least a couple of foul words aimed in my direction, but I know, my son-in-law is an atheist, but he's not one of those that finds it necessary to point it out to other people. But even though he confesses to be an atheist, he's also one of the best men I know. He lives the things the way we're supposed to live all the time. He's a hard-working husband and provider and father. His kids adore him, and there's no reason why they shouldn't. He's an absolutely good man all the way around, and no one who knows him would say otherwise. That he doesn't come to church and say certain things all the time is irrelevant. What matters is how we live our faith and how we put it to work every day. I think that, in the end, will be far more important than the words that we used. Please join me in the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen. Well, it's really hot right now. Most of you know I record these on the day before they go out. So today is actually the 19th. And it is hot. I believe it's about 96 degrees right now. Both of the dogs have gone out, decided that I threw the ball for one of them, and the other one walked out, looked around, did her business, and raced back into the house. One of them's lying right here in the chair next to me, sound asleep, enjoying the air conditioning. You'll notice the shirt I'm wearing. The big guy on my left, your right, is Bailey, and we've had him for almost 9 years, and he's the one that's sitting right here, sound asleep. The two cats on my right, your left, that's George and Gracie. Gracie is right here, and this is this way, George. There we go, George. And one of them is out on the deck, laying on a chair, quite content. They don't seem to mind the heat. The other one is upstairs in the bedroom closet, sound asleep on a laundry basket. So our attitude has always been no article of clothing is complete without some dog hair or cat hair on it. So I hope you're having a pretty good time in this heat. I hope you're staying cool. And if you don't have air conditioning in your place, in your residence, or at least in your bedroom, I hope that you found a place to go and keep cool. This is not the time to try to be a hero and brave the heat. This, especially when you get over a certain age, and I believe I'm at that age, it is really, really dangerous to spend too much time in this heat. I was listening to a weather report today that said, with all of the storms and things that are going on, heat still kills more people than any other weather event in the world. So take good care. And if you don't have air conditioning or the ability to get someplace and get cool, go to a cooling center, go to the library, go to the supermarket. And if you don't have the ability to get someplace with a cooling center, let someone know that you're okay or if you need help. It's so incredibly important. So until I see you again, take good care of yourself. Take good care of each other. And God bless you all.